Hello, my name is Chris Isayan and I help organizations with cloud transformation. Now, you might ask, what is cloud transformation? Cloud transformation to me is neither lift and shift nor containerization of legacy applications. These two are steps in the right direction, but they should never be the end goal. Very frequently, I see organizations have tactical objectives such as moving computers from legacy data centers to cloud. Then they get their first bill. Now, because line of business did not see material improvement, they start second guessing themselves for the migration. Now, wouldn't it be nice if the line of business saw one of these improvements from very beginning? In the next few minutes, I will demonstrate how you can transform manual business process utilizing cloud services, which leads to efficient and consistent way of doing business. Before we dive into the demo, let's take a look at the agenda real quick. First, we want to see what's the problem that we're trying to solve. Second, we want to walk through the use case and the recommended solution. Then we want to look into the cloud services that's being recommended to transform this manual business process, then dive into the demo. Let's go. Let's start with requirements and recommendations. We have a fictitious mortgage company which has inefficiencies and quality issues in the document processing area. Specifically, we have indexers and underwriters spending significant amount of time classifying borrower uploaded documents. The same roles and some more spend significant amount of time verifying data, meaning they verify what's in the document matches to what's in the system. The recommendation here is to use Azure Cognitive Vision to classify documents, those documents that were uploaded by the borrowers. Then utilize Form Recognizer to read the data from these documents. Then use Azure Logic Apps to automate workflow. For example, you either clear the condition or you create a task for underwriter or indexer to go ahead and review those documents that did not clear through this automated process. Now the benefits here, majority of the borrower uploaded documents will no longer need manual review. We assume that most of them will just follow this automated process. The second benefit here is that the borrower is notified real time if the uploaded document met the condition or they need to upload a new document. And last but not least, we reduce the errors related to the manual process described in the problem statement. Let's visualize the process that we just talked about. But before I do that, a little bit about the ledgers. The blue boxes are current processes which will remain in the target state. The yellow boxes are the manual steps which are being transformed or being replaced. Green boxes are the automated processes which are replacing the yellow boxes using Azure services. Now what's on the right hand side is the current process, which includes the manual steps. We won't walk through this. We will walk through the target state, which does not have the manual steps. So the borrower begins with the loan application, submits the loan application, system runs automated underwriting service, which creates a condition for borrower to upload a document or W-2 document. Borrower uploads that W-2 document. The Azure Cognitive verifies to make sure the uploaded document is a W-2 and not something else, and it classifies it into the system accordingly, as well as it reads the data off of it. Then Logic Apps kicks in and it says if what's in the system and what's on the document is within $5,000 range, then clear the condition. Otherwise, create a task for the underwriter to manually approve or reject. Moving forward, here's an example reference architecture. I'm sure you already noticed that we have some additional Azure services in addition to Azure Cognitive and Azure Logic Apps. You don't need these services for this POC, but I strongly recommend that you start considering them to make your design more extensible. What I mean by that is, if the reporting team comes and says, I want to know how many documents were uploaded, you can ask them to go ahead and subscribe to Event Grid. Next, let's take a look at Form Recognizer and how you train it. Currently, you're looking at an out-of-box tool that complements the Form Recognizer. In short, this is an OCR training tool. On the left-hand side, you're seeing the documents that I've uploaded for training purposes. By default, it'll try to extract everything out of the form, but I strongly recommend that you tag fields of interest. In that way, you keep your JSON document very small and easy to navigate. Now, tagging is very simple. All you do is you add a tag, you name the tag, then you map a field on the form to that tag. Once the tool accepts your tagging, it automatically populates the value. Then you repeat this process for all the forms. Once you're done, you're ready to train your model. In my case, I've already gone ahead and trained my model, and I've gotten model ID, which I can use in my application to extract data from new documents. Now that you have tagged your fields and trained your model, you're ready to run a sample. Running a sample is pretty straightforward. You either download a ready-made Python script or write your C# code, which you will do from your real application, or you can just simply upload an image in this tool itself and run analysis, which in turn will give you the confidence level for each of the fields extracted. Had you run this through the command line using Python script, you would get a JSON document that's shown on the right-hand side. As you can see, there's a lot to be excited about. But let's summarize and conclude here. Number one, I hope I was able to demonstrate that cloud services can enable business transformations. Even better so, you should be able to put a POC together within 1 or 2 days. I recommend that you identify a challenge in the business area that you support. Then engage into discussion with your peers as well as line of business. Then think about how cloud can enable you to solve this problem. Write your comments. I hope you found this time useful, and thank you for watching.